environment, think about the weather, think about everything. Why do you think it's a good place to grow subtropic trees here?
Because in this area, maybe for climate is suitable for growth.
Suitable. Okay. Which kind of climate do you think there is here? Which climate? Not subtropic, I wish. It's humid now? No. But again, trees like citrus and avocado, they like, let's start in the winter. If it's tough winter, it's very difficult for them. I mean, when I say tough, I mean cold, especially cold. Okay? We are close to the Mediterranean Sea, so there is less chance for frozen in this area. Once you are close to the sea, near the sea, there is, because of the effect of the temperature of the sea, okay, there is no frozen. Like if you go to the east and you go to the mountain, you feel more cold. I mean, temperature under zero, it's not supposed to be here for a long time. When there is long time of low temperature under zero, the trees like avocado are sensitive, and the citrus, it depends, the fruit are sensitive. Okay? I'll tell you later a story about the clementina. Clementina, ora. Everyone, you know what the difference between ora and ora?
No.
Two kind of clementina, the same taste, the same shape, the same size, the same everything. What is the difference between of them?
The sweetness?
No,
The
they're the
taste?
same. Gray inside. Seeds.
Oh.
One is with seedless, the other one with seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And this is different trees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? People prefer to eat with no seeds. Did you eat? There was a seed inside?
No.
No. It's all. It's an Israeli patent almost 40 years ago. But now it's all over the world, especially in Africa, in Spain. People know how to grow the clementina, and it's one of the best clementina because it's you can take the shell fast. It's sweet, no seeds. It's excellent for eating, of course, but it has to send the children with one clementina to the school. Better than pomelo. Better
Yes.
than watermelon.
Yes.
Or I don't know. Small one, vitamin, very easy to take it the shell out, that's it. But again, avocado and citrus, the climate, not supposed to go under zero for a long time, or even not to go close to zero. Summertime, what citrus and avocado likes? Humid.
Mm-hmm.
This is subtropic, tropic condition, humid. So there is lots of humids because this is the center of Israel is full with humids. Again, we are sea, and the temperature is high, but you feel if you go to the desert, for example, if there is 40, 45,
It's
there is
dry.
no chance that they will survive. But here, it's 35, 37 in the summer, in the peak of the season of the summer with humid, so it's still okay for those trees. Okay, those varieties are varieties that we develop here. It's been developed. It's not about developing. It's about we look for varieties that will, let's say, we call it not only survive, that they can success in the condition here, okay? The condition of the soil, the condition of the weather, the climate, even the water quality, okay? Look at that, purple. You know what it means, purple? The irrigation system?
No.
This water is effluent, reclamation of effluent. It's not a fresh water, it's not a sweet water, I know that you are coming from a place, most of you, that water is like air and nobody care too much. And if you want to draw a pump and you get water, but like I say, you can drink those water. But here we are irrigate with a sewage water. Where the water came from? From the sea. Sewage water comes from the sea. Effluent comes from the sea?
Air fluid?
No, effluent.
From rain?
From
From rain?
From the municipal, from Hedera, from the city. All the effluent, all the grey water, all the water that people is washing hands, going to the toilet, yes, shower, cooking, laundry machine, everything. Washing the car, washing the floor, everything goes to central sewage and collect to one of the how do you say?
Factory?
No, it's not. It's a factory, but it's not a lake. It's I forgot the word. Place, big pool or big.
Big tank.
Huh?
Tank.
Yes, it's kind of lake. It's kind of reservoir.
Reservoir.
Let's collect all the water and we clean the water to the level that we can irrigate. It's not a level of drinking level that all those trees getting those water, purple, effluent water. Of course, after we remove the solids, after we get rid from all most of the solids, okay. After we pass some treatment of bacteria, okay. Now we can irrigate. So those trees need to grow in this condition, okay. And it's the water is little bit salty. Okay, there is no extraction of salt. So effluent is rich with salt. Okay, mineral that's salty, and we need to irrigate those fields. But still, the trees look nice, and they are leaves, bottom of blossom. It means that's okay. Again, so this area, it's a flat area with good soil. The soil here, you can see it from here. If you go, it's a red soil. The soil that is in this area, mostly from the Mediterranean Sea all the way to the east, for the mountain. The characteristic is that heavy, rich with iron, and it's not heavy, it's medium, because it's mixed with sand, okay. And again, it's a black red soil, rich with nutrient and with organic matter. So that's why we are growing those three here, okay. It's a good fertilized land, okay. Drainage land is important. That land is drainage. It means that the water is going through the land, to the soil very fast. They are not stay above the ground like here, for example, or during the winter. Okay. And so this is the characteristic of the area, guys, of this area. And you can see citrus, avocado, everything. Now, let's talk about the citrus. Clementina O. Where the O is? Let's start from the marketing. Where the O is going to where? What is the main target? Even it's not happened every year, but why? To develop varieties in a country like Israel that is only 10 million people, okay, and to develop new variety that is very successful and very good, very tasty. That's very good. Why?
To maximize the profit.
Can you bring me one Clementina? Big one, good one, with no seeds. Good one, not small one. The best one.
ไปหาของเขาđúng không?
So, guys, this is for eating. Guys, we are close to the Europe market. Guys,
นะ
you came from Far East, most of you, okay? 150 years ago, 200 years ago, if I want to move product from your country to Europe,
Mm-hmm.
which was the best way to do it 200 years ago?
To
I want to take product from your, what you are producing, for example, perfume, I don't know.
to export
I
or
want
to
take
import.
something from you and bring you other thing. But I'm living in Europe, you're living in the Far East somewhere. Where are you living?
In the
In
Philippines.
Philippines. Then you don't like Philippines. You don't look like Philippines.
Ah,
You look like more Nepal or...
Nepal.
Oh,
Do I look like more Nepali?
Okay, Philippines, Far East, China, India. In the past,
Cambodia.
Cambodia.
product moved from there to Europe. How they move to Europe? From where?
by ship.
By ship. By ship, yes.
They
Across
use
all
over the sea.
Africa, Atlantic Ocean, and then to go back to the Mediterranean Sea.
Yes.
You're crazy.
บางมวลนี่คือ
Yes.
It's not
It
possible.
took many
in the
months.
past. With like that, or with the wind surfing. To cross all Africa, the biggest continental, and to go all the way to there. Europe is there. If you are in Tel Aviv, you can see Europe from there. By airplane, 200 years ago. The brother Wright invented the airplane 120 years ago. The first one that goes with the plane to the air and land after 20 minutes, 20 seconds. So, product move from places. You didn't hear about the Silk Way?
Mm-hmm.
Product move from the west to the east by land.
Mm-hmm.
And Israel was in the place that's near the Mediterranean Sea.
One.
So product came to Israel, all the way to Israel, or whatever it was there before. It was a trading center.
Mm.
Product load to the boat goes to Europe and come back with other product and then goes by food, months, by food, by camel, horse, I don't know how, all the way to the Far East. It's far, but it's not too far. This is the Silk Way. Everywhere there was a trading center on the way. Nobody crossed all this way by foot. It's not possible. But people move from place to place, and then trade, and then boat straight to Europe. That's what we are doing today.
Mm-hmm.
We load the boat that's coming from Europe with citrus and send the citrus to Europe. Why the European need the citrus? Need the food? They don't have?
Mm.
They have or they don't have?
They have,
They have?
but
Where? In Germany? England? Norway? Denmark? Russia? Yes, those countries. I mentioned countries that are France, maybe. I mentioned countries that are northern country. It's not possible to grow citrus and avocado there. It's cold.
It's
frozen.
cold.
So in the winter time, now it's a winter time almost. We finish the winter. In Europe it's very cold. It's not possible to grow. We finish to harvest the clementina and we send this product. January, February, March, April is going to there.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Africa. I don't know from where. Kenya and Ethiopia and other that are close to Europe, like Spain to Spain, shift because we are close. Okay, and the condition here allowed us to grow in time that over there they are not growing. That's what they're doing. Country in South America or Mexico, in the time that we are compete with us. Well, there is no competition. We are smaller. Okay, in avocado we are like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but again the idea is that there in some place there you can grow, you can send. Okay, that's the idea, guys. No seeds. Nobody wants?
มือ Patikrat mo yun.
Says well.
Okay.
It's said it's too sweet, it's not sour.
จุดอ่าง
It's
Ow,
not
up
possible
to-
to send it now in this condition because there is no acid, only sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, the practice.
Let's just...
We are now at the end of the season. The end of the season after harvest, first thing we're doing is
After harvesting, pruning.
pruning. Yes, depends. Most of the time, first thing after harvest. But if it's a late harvest, maybe we start with the pruning before even we lose product. Even we lose why? Because we are waiting for the flower, and we need light. Why we are opening the seeds? Why there is a here there is door. It's a door. Imagine there is a door inside. And over there is two windows or windows. It's the same thing like here.
To easily harvest.
Why it's open? What is the reason it's open?
To easily harvest
We
the...
need the sun into the
Sun, light.
Ah,
Light.
One thing. The other thing is very important.
the air.
Of course, air that is releasing humid from inside. Yes. Yes. If there is more dry air for part of the caterpillar and part of the insect that's like humid and dark place, nice place, cozy place, it's difficult for them. But the other thing is important today when we want to reduce the chemical
Okay, okay.
effective spraying or treatment. When it's open, the spray is going all the way to inside. So it's cover the landscape and inside the canopy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
So this is important. After the pruning, what we are doing today, and it's mandatory. There is no anymore possible to burn the woods after pruning. If in the past the farmer took some let's say like kind of forklift, but in the back of the tractor and push all the big stuff like this one outside and burn it. Today it's not because of the
Climate change.
environment, climate changing and everything. Ministry of Agriculture gave half of the price of crushing machines for the farmers. So farmers now is able to crush.
Yes.
You crushing, you are not making any fire. There is no danger to another field. There is no we are not poisoning the environment, and we are leaving the wood inside the field. This is
To
going to be
decompose.
after a few years part of the land. It's going to be to fertilize the
To
land.
decompose.
It's like a manure. It's like a compost. Takes
Yes.
time, but we are used for the soil to be with better fertility in the future and avoid from weeds. Drainage is better
Mm-hmm.
of water. Okay, the drainage. There is no mud. It's important because in the winter, in the harvest time, there is a rain. If you go with the machine inside and there is nothing there, only soil, it's a lot of mud. It's very difficult to walk like that.
Yes.
Now it's like a cover, okay? And the idea is that we are mowing and crushing the middle between the row. And over there we are not touching, only using herbicide or mowing with a hand mowing or all kind of machine. The problem is the irrigation, drip
pipeline.
irrigation pipe is sensitive to a crushing machine. Okay, so we don't want to make damage. So that's why over there, and of course, yes, we can't go near to the trees. So that's why there is seeds there or plant, bud plant, or what do we call it? But still, there is a way to control it. Okay, that's the idea. That's the way we're working. And the drainage channel. You know, I don't know if you pay attention, but the practice in Israel that there is a drainage channel everywhere. What is the purpose of the drainage channel? Instead of including, not instead, side of drainage, the water out. What is the purpose?
To
This is the drainage channel. So it means that here there was a machine that pushed the soil to the side. And this hill is it's artificial hill. This area is a little bit higher than this one. It wasn't here like that before. It was a flat. So the soil that was here pushed to the side to the hill, and then we go on the hill. Why?
to prevent stagnant or water clogging.
Water?
Clog.
Clog.
Yes. And of
Where?
course for
River? No.
in the hill, so that the trees can circulate good air.
Yes, of course. Not
Compact.
be away from compact the soil.
Yes.
When it's there and you are walking here,
Mhm.
the root system is little bit up and far
Yes.
from the area that you are pushing.
To prevent
Geometry.
soil erosion.
Of course. If there is a overflow from the hills going to the center and then needs to go out.
Yes.
Two things. Second thing, three things, and shallow land. Some places they have shallow land. It means that is the soil, and then under that, even 20-30 centimeters, there is stone, and still you want to grow. So you move the soil to the side, and now you have more soil, so you can go there. You can probably be doing, especially in the mountain, when there is lots of stone and there is less soil. So there is a lot of reason why to do the drainage channel. In some places there is no need. If there is more, it's more sandy soil. Okay, but that's the idea. Avocado and citrus. We used to do it in drainage channel. Okay, all of this area is with drainage channels. Maybe some places is not. Okay. What else? Irrigation. Not irrigation. Crushing. After crushing is the blossom time. It's not start now. After the blossom time, small fruit. Okay. Yes, citrus. Citrus they how do they the pollination? Pollination in citrus is most of the case they don't need bees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bees is extra. If I will put here beehive here, and there is blossom here and blossom in the avocado, they will prefer to come to here.
Mm-hmm.
They prefer the blossom of the citrus, and the citrus they have good smell.
Yes.
By the way, they don't like the avocado, so we have to charge them to do the pollination. We need to insert inside the plantation in the middle
Of avocado.
beehive, so then they have if they have to choose, they will choose the avocado even they don't like the avocado. Okay, guys? Everybody disappeared, huh?
Sir, I have a question.
Speaking to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 justice.
I have a question, sir.
Yes.
About the water, you said earlier that the waters come from the sewage. It's come from the
reclamation of
households.
facility, yes.
Yes, and you said that the water is there isn't extraction of salt.
When you using laundry machine, for example, it's a salt,
Yes,
so it saves the
So-
water.
so it doesn't affect the water irrigation for the trees growth of the salinity, too much salinity.
Yes, that's what we're doing. here I can't see it here. By the way, pay attention to the soil. It's amazing. It's called red soil.
It's color red.
Look, it's
Yes.
sand. It's not sticky.
Yes.
It's sandy soil.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light medium soil. Still, there is little bit clay and silt. See?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
But it's not pure sand, but it's amazing. It's
Yes.
amazing. It's a good one. In drip irrigation, there is the cycle of this. This is the dripper, and there is the cycle of the
water.
of the bulb.
Oh, bulb.
Under the think about 3 dimensions, the bulb and the circle both. So you can see the circle. So the salt is accumulate near
In the bottom.
near the dripper. But in some seasons, especially after the rain occasion, we are pushing water, extra water
Mm-hmm.
into the system to push the circle of the salt out from the root system, because the root system in drippers in citrus is not too big. Don't think that this is small trees. The trees is this is the size, the height. It's 1 meter, not more than that. How do I know that? Because when we are changing varieties and lifting the trees out, you can see it's like that. So once you move the salt far from the root system, it's okay. But again, this is purple. Maybe, I don't know, I need to see the main irrigation system. You can mix water, fresh water, or sweet water, or clean water, or even drinking water with an effluent, so you can reduce the salt inside and the other thing that's inside the effluent. Okay, and you improve the quality of the water.
Okay.
It happened in the Israeli desert when you take in brackish water with sweet water, mix them together, and then you can irrigate. But brackish water, you can take shower, for example. Okay, but you can't irrigate. I'm talking about 3,000 ppm. Okay, 3,000 ppm is not good for our health,
Yes.
but for taking shower it's possible, or even washing hands.
Yes.
So in some places even there is a double pipe, one for washing hands and one and take shower, and one for cooking and eating and drinking.
Okay.
So it's the same thing with irrigation. You can take water from another source that maybe you don't have in too much, and from a source that is reliable. Effluent from Hedera, it's reliable like any city. Why? People never stop to go to the toilet, they
Yes.
make laundry and wash hands and eat.
Yes.
So there is always effluent. So
Yes.
the option is to take the effluent to the sea, because this is the option. Sea is far, is near.
Yes.
Or take it to the underground water, but then you have a chance to of destroying the aquifer, or you can use it in the after the treatment for irrigation. Okay, that's the idea. And yes, the dripper is they can survive like 10 years in this condition, and then we have to replace the equipment. But we need good filtration system. Filtration system is mandatory.
Yes.
Okay, a few of them even. Okay, because otherwise we're going to get mud inside and inside the pipe, and then nothing will help the dripper anymore.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, blossom, growing fruit. After growing fruit, we used to spray hormones to increase the size of the fruit. Okay, gibberellin or other thing. Okay. Some of them is also the hormones is to keep the fruit attached to the trees and not to how do we say, to disconnected. It's increase the force that connected fruit to the trees in this
Yes.
area. Okay, but this is later.
Oh.
and then there is nothing to do until the changing of color. Changing of color depends on the size. There is, of course, there is no thinning, not in avocado and not in citrus. It's a natural thinning. Unlike the citrus trees, that most of them you need manual thinning or machine thinning or chemical thinning. Here there is no thinning, and this is the beauty of growing citrus, no thinning. Okay, and natural, and there is no double fruit or thing like that. Because there is like this one.
Slight piece of the
It's a quality drop. Waiting for the change of color, and when there is a change of color, the citrus now is sensitive to, especially to a Mediterranean fly, it's a fruit fly. So then we need, it's mandatory in Israel. There is two options. First, Medfly is all over the country, south, center. So there is, it's not a problem of me or you or him. It's a problem of the country. Because if there is larva or eggs in the food found in Europe, the shipment is cancelled and the plot is cancelled, and probably bad thing going to happen.
Big
It
balagan.
depends of the country, depends of how much. So we are need to produce food with no
Mediterranean
with
fly.
no sting from medfly.
Yes.
So there is two options. One option is that the country is the Ministry of Agriculture, by the way, is you know where is all the citrus plot, and is spraying from the sky. If you saw two plant that's in the morning before we just jump to the two yellow.
Yeah.
This is the spray airplane in Israel, yellow,
yellow.
and they are spraying. They can spray chemical. They can spray chemical, but chemical that's not need to be to go inside the trees. It's a cover. We are using, if we spray inside the field, we are using a machine that is throwing air with the liquid inside in power, like a blower.
Yes.
Those airplanes, they don't have a blower, so they
Yes.
land. They're not landing. They fly close to the field, and they release chemical. One of the chemicals they release, it's not a chemical. It's called success. This is a biologic compound that is the fly, the medfly is eating and died.
Ah.
But it's mandatory. The other option is to hang
Traps.
Trap.
Okay, traps like this one, like this bottle, part of them, with the liquid inside. It's kind of, it depends which kind of traps, but it's a track to the medfly. It's going inside the traps and stay there and died. This is a massive trapping, okay? This is instead of spraying. But beside all of that, there is inspector. That his duty is to look for stings, to look for the medfly. Once he found food with medfly, the farmer needs to do treatment.
Yes.
Okay, extra treatment, all kind of treatment. Never mind what is the treatment now. This is in the stage when the fruit is start to change color. Then they become sensitive. Until now they are sensitive. Why they are sensitive? Because it's sweet. This is another thing. They're sweet, and that's what they're looking. The fly is looking for a place to sting that is good for the eggs, and then to the larva to develop inside. And it's need to be with a lot of sugar. Okay, this is the idea. So they sting, and then the larva develop inside. eat inside, make some jelly inside. Okay, it looks like from the like we have in the nose.
Yes.
Like it's not nice thing to. Yes, it's not nice thing. It's like it's kind of jelly. It's not a water. It's not a solid. It's between of them. And then when they are adult enough, in stage 3, they go into the hole they make and jump. They jump to the floor, stay there as a pupa. They transfer to a pupa, stay there until the condition is good enough to go out or to how do you say it? To go out from the pupa, transfer to an adult. When they are adult, they go up again and look for the nearest trees, and then start again.
Start the cycle.
Okay?
You're going to
So
populate.
that's why one of the things that is important to do against medfly in situ, especially in situ, is it's part of the ICM, guys. Let's see if you know ICM. It's not something that's special thing to do. It's something that the farmer
Crop
need to do
management.
every year in the end of the last harvest. The last harvest, what he's doing?
Integrated crop management.
Huh? What he's doing? What is the best thing to do? Sanitation.
Sanitation.
Why sanitation? When the tree is hanging here, he's sensitive to the medfly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But when he's there, the medfly is not used to sting on the floor.
Yes.
Of course, there is fruit with the larvae and eggs inside, and when we're doing sanitation, we remove them to the floor, and there is still chance for the to develop and to. But 80% of the population of the larva and the eggs are eggs and poop and larva. So once we remove the food that is potential for sting, we are reducing the number of sting, reducing the number, the population. We cut the life cycle, cut the chain. Once we cut the chain, next year, it's been now spring and summer, we start with low population. When we start with low population, we have chance to get to the rush season when everything is sensitive with minimum population, and that's what we need to do every year. You can spray, you can use chemical, you can put traps, you can do everything, but if you are not doing sanitation, it's not going to work at the end,
Mm-hmm.
because they will limit how much you can spray. It costs money, it's time, and sometimes it's not working. Okay. So yes, harvest. Doing the harvest. Okay. Let's go to another field, another thing. Let's see what happens. If you have questions, you can ask. Guys, we're going.
Mayor. Wala siyang bodyguard.
Sir, I have a question. It's about the color of the fruits. We have I don't know what variety of orange in our country. But the fruit is color green.
Belandan.
Hindi, orange nga yun, pero kulay green yung balat.
Belandan yun. Malamansi.
Hindi, orange talaga siya. Na ganun, pero kulay green yung balat.
Nawala ng radar.
Hindi naman sumagot.
Yes.
Walang radar.
Hawak nga po saglit. Ito.
The difference is
Walang
if
orange
all of
dun sa
them-
farm eh. Kaya
if
kukuha ko
there
ng
is a-
madami.
If there is few options,
Egg sana, no?
only use
Egg.
all the options, it means that there is no bad and good. There is no bad and good. If you are planting like that, it's against the 90% to the sun direction. So you have more light in one side, you have less light in the other side. Okay?
Yes.
But you have more light in one side. If you are going like that, you have more light here, then light here, and then light here. So
Naka-live
I
tayo
don't
sa
think
YouTube.
there is a agreement which is the best way. But I can tell you that if once you use this area in citrus in this direction,
Nagagawa ko kanina doon.
after you cut the trees and put another trees, you are not changing the root.
Yes.
Change, it stay the same. Why? The irrigation system is stay the same. The drainage channel stay the same. So because to change it, it costs money. So that's why farmers stay with this direction. Okay, even 3-4 times. I'm talking about 40 years. Yes, sometimes 40 years there is no change in the direction because
Kaya niya.
I think at the end there is, you can see there is a direction like that, direction like that. There is no one way to do it. It's about the behavior of the farmer maybe or the guide, but I don't have an answer. I know I don't have an answer for that.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
The one who make assemble.
There is no good. I'm saying there is no one good and one not good. All of them is good.
Yes.
Yes.
One more question. Yeah. I want to gardening with the citrus. Why we do it?
Yan na, hindi na yan, jet na yan ako.
Will be
Gridling.
Tama.
Yes.
Mayor, shout out kay Mayor. Baka ma...
Yes, guys. Yes, this one. It's a practice that started like 15 years ago in ore, and now it's become common in ore, and then moved to not pomegranate, to red fruit. The idea is the food and the water is coming through the root system inside the trunk, and then part of them is also going down. So what we are doing is we are cutting
Slicing.
only the upper surface,
yes.
okay, and then it's what is the name? Phloem and
Yes. Phloem and xylem.
xylem. Phloem is the one that's going up,
Yes.
and xylem is the one that's going down.
Yes.
So we cut part of the xylem. So the nutrient that stay here is not going to down to the back to the root system.
Yes.
And that way, what we are doing is we try to, if it's a weak area, we're doing that when we see the after pollination, and or doing even the blossom, we see if it's a good area with blossom, not good area with blossom, and then we can estimate if it's we want to help those area, only this area for the next year. So we cut the xylem a little bit, only, but be careful because if it's too much, we can kill the trees.
Mm.
We don't used to do it here. We use it only on the arm. So it depends. If it's a good year, maybe we are doing. We need to support more fruit, so we need to say 60, 70%, 80% of the arm. 1, 2, 3, depend. Okay. So it's about estimation. The guide is coming and see what's happened, and then he's releasing some instruction, how much in percent of the arm to do the gridling. It's a machine, you know,
Gridling.
like it's a machine like with a knife that you move doing like
Yes.
that. Again, only the Thai people is doing that because they're sensitive, and you have to be with your soul with the plant. I mean, it's not like any work. If you're pushing too much, you don't care too much, you kill the trees. It's like,
Yes.
so you have to be sensitive, but you have to be care about what you're doing. Okay.
Yes.
So I didn't do it even I'm growing in my past grow citrus. I never did it because it's I don't like this work. It's very very difficult.
Yes.
Guys, it's very difficult because here you have to move this machine around and you have this arm that's and here. It's very difficult.
Yes.
Okay, and but this is the idea. Okay, to change the movement of the nutrient from the upper part to the lower part, okay, to the root system. Especially it happens when? Why in ore? Because ore it's called year off, year on. Give me the name. Productivity. That is, some trees have problem with the productivity. If they have good season in this year, next year they're going to be with low productivity. It's called year off, year on, but there is other name. I forgot the name. Oak is one of the trees in citrus. Other citrus are okay. The oak is suffering from lower productivity in some years. So we want to be avoid from the lower productivity. We want to
Sustain.
straight the line.
To balance.
So why? It's difficult to grow trees that you have 4 tons per dunam, and next year is going to be only 2, and then 4 and 2. It's not good for for managing economic system.
Yes.
So you want straight line, you want 4, or you want even 3, but every year. That's what we do in the griddling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Some farmer and some guides and some people, experts say that this is what we are doing here is giving it's not giving, is bringing the trees to its end sooner.
And so
Sooner, yes. It's practice that nobody know for how much is what is the effect in the future. Some of them say that is not good practice. It's instead of living 25 years, 30 years, after 20 years, the trees are weak now. They are weak.
yes.
So it depends, I don't know. But this clementina, by the way, is productivity is higher in the first 15 years. After that, this is too weak. It's too weak. Okay. But guys, we know how to replace trees. We don't trees for all the life. We I know because there is new varieties. Market is changing. Price is changing. Even diversity of people is changing. Okay. So in 15 years, a lot of things happen. War there, Corona, everything. You can grow, you can do the best grower, and then Corona came, and now you're stuck with product because nobody is buying. Or there is a war in Russia and Ukraine. So 15, 20 years, it's a good time to change and even to do grafting.
Yes.
It's possible. Even we are not used to do it in citrus. We used to do it in avocado
Avocado.
and in mango. Why? I think because of the success, almost 100% success. Okay, even 90% is almost like 100. And why it's important? Because to grow avocado, it takes at least 5 years until you have your first fruit, commercial fruit. Here after, in the 4 years, you can harvest. So it's faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And there is more varieties all the time changing. Okay, and again, avocado is a very how do you say conservative fruit. How much do you think Hass is one of the main fruit all over the world, the common one. How much does it exist, you think, this fruit? In years, how much time people are growing Hass? Ettinger, Huerta, the 3 main Hass varieties. How much you think? I'm 52 years old. When I was 6 years old, I picked Hass and Ettinger in my field, my father field. So almost more than 50 years, more, even 60.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very conservative, and unlike the citrus that is changing, variety is changing, and it's a passion. It's changing. People want different color, different taste, different shape. avocado, it's the avocado. Of course, there is new varieties in avocado, but this is more for open the season it's not open, it's to increase, extend the season. If in the past the season was in the winter time in avocado, let's say from October until March, now the season starts in August. The first avocado, Galil, the first avocado developed here, until now, the round avocado. That is, there is nothing with avocado and reed, but it's still avocado. There is no taste, there is no oil, but it's avocado. It looks like avocado. I'm not saying it tastes like avocado, but it's avocado. People is buying avocado, but they are buying bowl with the water inside, no oil. Avocado, the idea of avocado is the oil. Once you have less level of oil, it's like first fast ripening, and then it becomes dark in a few hours. But still, you can see a reed. Maybe there is reed over there. I'm not sure. Over there. Yes, another one. Citrus doesn't need pollinator pollination. The same varieties all over the plot. Okay, avocado needs in the center of every few line or every 2 trees, depends of the place with the varieties, but you need pollinator.
Yes.
Pollinator trees, okay? It's mandatory. With no pollinator trees, it's very difficult to grow avocado and to reach to high productivity, okay?
Yes.
Let's go to see if we can get close to the avocado field somewhere. Over there it can be orange, but this is area of the old Clementina. Okay.
We don't need
Let's go to the irrigation station.
so because it captured more. Yes.
מה אתה עושה? מה אתה עושה? יאללה בוא, גנב. גנב, טיפ. פיסטול. גנב! סע לשם, לא? Come to here, סע לשם. סע to there, not to here. או סע, בוא. בוא, he's coming, בוא. לך. Yeah, guys, in Israel you can't speak with your mouth with no end. It's not possible to speak like that. Nobody will understand you. Try me. You need to use your hand, like that. So when you speak Hebrew, use your hand. Everybody will understand you. Okay? Can, yes.
Can.
גנב. בוא. Everything is going to the Instagram?
In my YouTube.
YouTube?
Yes.
Me? You
Yes.
have to get my permission, no?
Yes.
You ask you for my
Can I ask your
copy
permission?
everything?
Yes.
Oh. No. Okay. Guys. Yeah, they can stay there. It's okay. They don't need to come. Guys, this is irrigation station, but this is not the main irrigation station. This is sub-irrigation station. The main one is there. You can see from here, about half kilometer from here. This is the main. In the main irrigation system, you have the filtration system, you have the fertilizer tank, you have the pump, you have the controller, you have everything. Why we need sub-irrigation system? Because it's a big area. This big area, this is probably 6-inch pipe, taking water from there. Okay, after filtration, still there is a filters. It's a control filter, this one and this one. Why? A failure or something, we need to be sure that water is passing clean water.
Yes.
Not drinking water, clean water. It's different. And this is a manual filter. It's a ring filter. You open that, you take water. The ring is moving fast, and then you clean it. Okay? This one you do every once a week or something like the irrigation in. Okay? The water is coming, and then there is a distribution area. Each of them 3-inch pipe, and this is a 3-inch. It's a 75 millimeter is the same. This is 75 millimeter. 1 inch is 25 centimeter. Yes. Diameter. 2.5 centimeter. 25 millimeter. So this one is going to there. This one is going to there. This one is going to there. Oh, here. You can drink water, 5 plot, this one for 2 plot. But guys, is it walking? Do you think it can walk in the same time?
No.
Probably not. Why? Because there is not enough flow rate. So that's why all of them are connected with hydraulic water to electric cars. Just to show you that I'm not a bluffer, okay? Okay?
Oh.
Electric card. This one is connected with a wire to the central, to the controller.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting order. Controller know the address of this card. He knows that this address of this card belongs to this pipe.
Okay.
And then he's sending signal, open and close. What is open and close? This one. Electromagnet. It's the only signal of 12 volt, minus 12 volt. And this one is, if I will push it, we start to walk. Why? Because water is passing through here and going to the hydraulic valve. Hydraulic valve is the diaphragm inside, and water is coming and pushes diaphragm. So it's normally closed. What it means normally closed? That now there is water inside here, and there is no irrigation because it's the pistol is blocking the path from here to here. What's happened when there is irrigation? The signal is coming from the controller and then from the computer that's in the office somewhere in the world, because it can be everywhere, by the way. I can irrigate field in Turkish from here, from my phone. The idea is that he's sending the order to open, and then he's releasing the water from here. This is the way the water is going out, and then water that is here waiting, now they can move, push the diaphragm and go to the field. That's the idea of every hydraulic tap. Never mind how it looks like. Water inside pushing, water released, the ring, the spring there is lifting everything. Who taught you irrigation? You took
We don't
irrigation
have.
class? Not yet?
Yes, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Maybe Gilad. Okay, he's going to speak about that with you, with all of this device. Ring filters, all kind of filtration. What's that? Like I say in Israel, we don't throw pump, we don't use pump to get water. The production of water is not on the farmer, it's on companies that's selling you the water. Reliable water, clean water, okay, and pressurized water. So I'm paying for the farmer, I'm paying for the company money, and it's a lot of money, by the way. 1.5 shekel per 1 cube meter. Okay? This one is, how do the company knows, or the computer knows how many water pass from there to the field? Water meter.
Water meter.
Water meter, but it's a water meter that is with the input. This input is going to where? Electric card. This electric card is speaking with the controller. What is doing? Electromagnet again. When there is inside water is passing, there is something that is moving. A magnet is making one cycle, and then there is a change in polarity here. Plus, minus, plus, minus. Every cycle the polarity is changed. Once the polarity is changed, the controller knows that amount of water pass. That's the idea, guys. Very simple ideas. Mechanical water meter with the electric unit connect to a card that is speaking with the center. Of course, to the most of the controller today, you can connect them straight. If you have only single line, you can connect them to a controller. But this is a multiply. It means that this controller is irrigate all of this area. It can be maybe 2,000 dunam. 2,000 dunam, it's about at least 40, 50 plots. You have to manage those plots. So each plot, okay, how do we know it belongs to this one or to this one? The controller, how do we know? I mean, it's a common to two plots. When he's sending signal to this one to open, he knows that it's this one. But he knows that this one is belong to this one. So he's counting when this one is walking.
Mm-hmm.
They never walk together.
Yes.
That's the idea. So when this is shut down, this is start. Controller knows that he's open this one, but he knows that this water meter is belong now to this one.
Yes.
Okay? That's the idea. It's a common water meter. Same thing here. This one is different because it's the same. I don't know why it's different. It's the same 3-inch size. But again, here 1, 2, 3, 5, no, 4, no 3. 4. This one also. 4 different blocks. Again, they cannot irrigate it in the same time because otherwise the water motor doesn't know which block is working. Okay? When suddenly in a failure I will open now this one and this one, what will happen? Water meter will start to work, but it doesn't know there is a program now. So it will send an alarm to the controller, says there is a failure. I start to work, but nobody give me order. And there is a high flow rate. Something is not good. You can feel the flow rate. So 2 of them is now working. So what is doing? Shut down. What is shut down? Is shut down the main valve over there. Let's lead to here. Because it doesn't know. I can shut down this one, but it's not going to help me. I can shut this one. But if it's a failure, and when I say failure, animals is coming and bite the pipe. It's a failure. This one disconnected. There is a water goes inside, and the card is not working, or there is a problem there. Okay, 2 wires is touching each other. You know, this working shut down. First thing, shut down the water. The idea of irrigation system in Israel is first to save water. Why? Because water is cost money and they are expensive. Like I say, 1.5 shekel per dunam. Citrus, how much citrus is taken per dunam per year, you think, in water? How much? Cube meter. 600. Yeah, 600 cube meter per dunam per year. 1.5 times 600, it's almost, how much? Almost 1,500 shekel only the cost of the water every year per 1 dunam.
Per 1 dunam.
Per 1 dunam. That's why it's a mandatory irrigation system that control the water and save water. The other thing is important is, of course, there is. Okay, let's speak about the second thing is that you save people, you save labor. You can sit in your office
Sleep.
and you can control everything. If there is a problem, then you go and check. If there is no problem, there is no need for you to go and check. And I'm talking about one line.